着你，直到心跳都变安静。如果还可以再靠近，我全都说给你听。
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to Charlotte at the Time Warner Cable Arena. And it's the Warriors to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Golden State looking at who they got. Steph Curry's out there with Richardson. Then there's Al Jefferson. Then there's Batum. And it's Mbah-a-Moute in the power forward's position.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Warren. The three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Warren's got himself on the board with three there. Mbah-a-Moute is screen on Irving. It's Curry with the drive. Stolen by Warren. Now Irving. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Irving after Al Jefferson score. Pulls it from 20. A shot's good from Irving.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Curry against Irving. It's Richardson on the wing. Outside Jefferson. 5 on the clock. Here's Batum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Lure. A three-pointer, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Mbah-a-Moute. Richardson with it. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Good on the shot.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Richardson.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Warren kicks to Irving. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 5 points so far. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Cleveland moving it around. Lure dishes to Gasol.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
They set the pick. Kicks it out to Richardson. That one bounces around and comes back out. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And the Warriors with some changes. Azili comes in for Jefferson, and it's Barnes in for Mbaumute. Batum passes to Barnes. To the inside. Azili. And the layup falls.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Cleveland. And that one's good, Barnes.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Irving can't hit.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And Booker kicks to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 7 points. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Different look now for Cleveland. Kaminsky is checked in for Booker. Martin comes in for Warren. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Golden State also making a change. Green's checked in. Now here's Green. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
They get it back. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Here's Larkin after the Warriors pick up 3. Six to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. On the wing, Green. Azili gets the bucket. And now a three-point Warrior lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Kaminsky. And that time, also a missed shot. Curry dishes to Batum. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Marc Gasol is out there with Trevor Booker. Then there's Warren. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Azili the pass to Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And, you know, going back to Azili, impressive physically. 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gifts, watch out. Watch out.
And Cole kicks to Barnes. Green dishes to Barnes. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
The feed now to Azili. Gasol with the steal. Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a footnote to Azili. One of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Azili's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Azili keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
Warren the pass to Booker. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Azili. And Cole kicks to Azili. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. And it's Cole missing. Cavaliers leading. Here's Kilpatrick. Here's Gasol. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
And here is Irving. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Out to the right wing. Outside Irving. From the line. Puts one up from 19. But they recover it. From deep. Barnes grabs the miss.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a three. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
Good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Johnson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
For the Warriors, guys, not only did they lead the league in three-point percentage, they also hit about 45% of their three-point attempts from the corner. That's the highest percentage three on the court.
Now Irving. After T.J. Warren's three-pointer that didn't go. And he gets it to go.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game. And how about 45% from the corner three? That is absurd, especially when you consider that the Warriors would put it up from anywhere. You look at the numbers from last year, and what this team did from beyond the arc was simply phenomenal.
Timeout called the Warriors. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Different look here for the Warriors. Jefferson's checked in for Azili. Batum comes in for Johnson. Richardson, he's checked in for Green. And Steph Curry subbed in for Norris Cole. Richardson kicks to Barnes. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Outside Curry. Cannot hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post. But last season, Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of him.
Now here's Curry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Kaminsky. The pass to Diaw. Larkin dishes to Johnson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
Batum, good.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Here's Larkin. Diaw, the pass to Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Three-pointer. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Cavaliers lead by one.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Greg, you've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
It's tipped. Outside Jefferson. It's Richardson on the wing. And Batum kicks to Richardson. Some nice passing by Golden State. 6 on the shot clock. Curry, good. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
1:05 left in the first half of basketball. And that one's good. Curry's got his second bucket.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Johnson kicks to Larkin. Fires from deep. But they get it back. Diaw dishes to Larkin. Curry wide open. And another three for Golden State.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Diaw with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Diaw can't hit.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Stripped it away. On up the court. Here's Johnson. Larkin, the pass to Diaw. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, up by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He's got 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Richardson. Batum is up there with Luke Mbamute. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Curry in at the 1. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Warriors leading by 4. Over in the corner, Batum feeds to Curry. The 10-footer. And it's Lure with the rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. For Cleveland, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first one falls. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Kaminsky is checked in for Lure. Jefferson's checked in for Golden State. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Over in the corner, Batum. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jefferson. Jefferson setting the pick for Curry. Outside Batum. Cleveland with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Kaminsky. And the 3-ball is good. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
To halt the run. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Irving passes to Kilpatrick. Gasol kicks to Warren. Back to Gasol. It's stolen by Jefferson. Left side Curry. For 3, Richardson. And that one's good. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
The shot's good from Irving.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Batum dishes to Mbah-a-Moute. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Booker's checked in. Here's Curry. The Cavaliers making the shot. He kicks to Jefferson. He feeds it to Richardson. And Mbah-a-Moute, the pass to Richardson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Gasol with the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The 8-footer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Batum. And Curry, here we go. Richardson for 3. And that one's good. Richardson's got 8 here in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
So it's the Cavaliers now after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Booker. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Irving against Curry. And Jefferson, here we go. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. you can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Shot clock at 2. A nice shot by Gasol. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs. In their comebacks, they actually overcame double-digit deficits. For 13 of their 53 wins last year.
And Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Jefferson. Barnes comes in for Mbamute. And it's Gerald Green in for Nicholas Batum. Here now is Weber. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Kaminsky kicks to Weber. Pass to Booker. Cleveland moving it around. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Richardson. He has 11 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Weber against Curry. Weber kicks to Johnson. Deflects the pass. To the middle. Here's Richardson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
This is to Ezeli. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Weber dishes to Diaw. Here's Kaminsky. And the rejection by Ezeli. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Boris Diaw. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Weber against Curry. They kick it out to Green. And a miss there on the triple. Johnson for 3. And that's not going to go. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Warriors on top as they end the third quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And the final period of play just about to start. John Lure's out there with Warren. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Marc Gasol. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Irving. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. The dish to Lure. Can't nail the jumper.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Johnson outside. Kicks to Green. Pass to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Drains the three-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
That's good. 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Johnson outside. Fires the three. And again, it's Barnes with a three. Barnes has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
On its way from Irving for two. Again, Irving missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. Warriors leading by 14. Outside, Green. Another shot. Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Irving kicks to Warren. Back to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. The rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cole, the pass to Johnson. And it's good. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Cole. Following the basket by T.J. Warren. And that one's good, Barnes.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Warriors leading by 18. Oh! Boom, he jams it straight down. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And good on the basket. Book it.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Cole dishes to Ezeli. Now here's Barnes. D right on him. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Wizards. Here's Warren. Offline with his 3. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. Here's Cole. Cavaliers with the rebound. Warren's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Kilpatrick. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the Warriors miss again.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jason Thompson, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Stephen Curry in for Cole. Now here's Curry. after T.J. Warren's miss. The shot by Curry hits the target from 18 feet.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 19. Over in the corner, Green tries to save it, but they'll get another chance. Azili kicks to Curry. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Johnson, that's for 2. Misses the wing J. Martin the pass to Booker. It's tipped.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Harrison Barnes. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Curry with the 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Nice shot by Larkin.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
And Curry, here we go. Got a hand on it. And now running it up the court, Martin pushing it up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
DJ Khaled.
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Lakers at the Staples Center.
Jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit and be on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to fart. Tell 'em, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, getting with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this visit? Bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, la 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 la. Moscow saying, la 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 la. España, la 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 la. Kingston saying, la 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 la. San Diego saying, la 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 la. Shutdown saying, la 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 la. Germany saying, la 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 la. La Puente saying, la 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 la. Ibiza, every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Got the people saying, la 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 la. Amsterdam saying, la 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 la. Frisco saying, la 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 la. Mexico saying, la 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 la. Stockholm saying, la 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 la. Jamaica. Prophet, feel whatever you like to like it. Yes, you can join us now. We like to love it. We like to love it. We like to love it.
About time for anyone telling you off for all your deeds. No sign the roaring thunder stopped and cold to read. No time. I get mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath. No time. The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up. No lies and no deceiving, man is what he loves.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. So for the Cavaliers, their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Marc Gasol is out there with John Lewis. Then there's Irving. Then there's Warren. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. Cannot hit. Jefferson with some nice D.
And Marc Gasol surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And here is Warren. Irving attacking. Banked in off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
The tray. Curry, good. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The pass to Richardson. Another three for Golden State.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Irving against Curry. And finished off by Gasol.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Now, here's Richardson. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. Puts up the baby hook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the second free throw, good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's stolen by Curry. And Batum throws it down.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Gasol. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the miss from Stephen Curry. Irving's shot is good.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
There's the pick. In the corner, it's Richardson. Can't hit.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes comes in for Mbah-a-Moute. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. But Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that. Could you?
Yeah,
I
right,
know.
He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and will rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games,
Yeah.
and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Gasol, no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Ezeli kicks to Curry. The baseline jumper goes down. Curry's got 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Outside for Gasol. 16 feet away. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Batum. Curry passes to Richardson. Curry dishes to Ezeli. And there's the feed to Batum. Soft touch off the glass. Batum's got his second bucket tonight.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Felton inside the three-point line. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, what a nice-looking shot by Raymond Felton. My goodness, he's smooth.
Richardson for three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night. Irving gets to Diaw, and stolen by Barnes. And again, Nicholas Batum. Batum's got his third bucket of the night. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. I remember also in high school he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Irving drives in. Here's Warren. Here's Gasol.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kaminsky is checked in for Warren, and it's Johnson in for Irving. The shot by Curry, no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. And the shot is good. Richardson's got 11 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Felton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Curry kicks to Ezeli. For 3, Richardson. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And here's Golden State. They're on a 15-5 run. Curry passes to Richardson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Felton. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Nobody near Barnes. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Felton. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Norris Cole is out there with Gerald Green. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Johnson. And it's Ezeli in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Cleveland on defense. It's a 5-point game. Felton. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
Warriors leading by 5. Johnson with a screen on Felton. Dishes to Johnson. Pass to Cole. From past the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And the basket by Johnson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
That doesn't go either for Felton.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Cole dishes to Green. Ezeli kicks to Barnes. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Boris Diaw.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And Booker kicks to Kaminsky. The dish to Barnes. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Good chance here for Barnes. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Felton attacking. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jefferson comes in for Festus Ezeli. And it's Tolliver in for Harrison Barnes. Now here is Irving. 8 points for him. Outside for Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 10 points for Marc Gasol.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Gasol passes to Irving. No one near him. Count that one. Irving's got 10 points. Warriors leading by 10. Cole dishes to Johnson. Here's Jefferson. Nails the baby hook.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Cole kicks to Tolliver. The drive by Green. And Gasol sends it back. Here's Kilpatrick. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
And here are the Warriors now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Johnson kicks to Cole. They kick it out to Green. Pocket 6. And another 3 for Golden State.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the miss by Frank Kaminsky. Tolliver for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Yes, sir.
Warriors leading by 16. Screen by Jefferson. Pass to Tolliver. All alone. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Gasol passes to Warren. The three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Johnson, a wide-open look. The three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Kaminsky with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Warren, good.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, T.J. Warren had a very interesting start to his NBA career. Spent most of the first half in the D-League. In the second half, Clark, he finally got some minutes and really provided a spark.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't have great range on his jumper right now, and he's not an elite ball handler, but he's one of the best cutters in the game. Moves well without the ball, so I think his future is bright nonetheless.
Lewis checked in for Cleveland. Cole. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Irving dishes to Lewis. Outside Irving. Pass to Gasol. Irving kicks to Gasol. Tries from 16. That one rolling around and rims out.
And talking about TJ, guys, he put up a few interesting numbers towards the end of last season. Shot 64% from the field in March. Had 18 points in one game, 17 in another. The last game of the year, he chips in with 6 assists. So now it's up to him to put it all together on a more consistent basis.
On its way from Irving for 2. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter-oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
And the pass to Kilpatrick. Back to Irving. Right through the D for the layup. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
On the wing, Green. Here's Jefferson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here's Cole. Oh, throws the buzzer-beating dunk. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Warriors. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He has 15 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
On the court for Cleveland, Warren is out there with John Lure. Then it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Kilpatrick in at the shooting guard position. And Curry, here we go. And Gasol sends it back. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that is good. And that's 10 points for Steph Curry.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Curry against Irving. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
The shot by Curry, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Cleveland. Curry kicks to Mbamute. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Inside, Kaminsky, the pass to Lure. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Kilpatrick missing. Warriors leading by 16. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to Richardson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Richardson's got 16.
And after an exceptional first 2 years in the league, Jason Thompson has really declined. He averaged 12 points and 8 boards over those first 2 seasons. But last year, that plummeted all the way down to 6 and 6. So his arrow's definitely been pointing in the wrong direction.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Warren cans the shot from the wing. He has 6.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Well, getting back to Thompson, as Greg was just talking about him, he is a big guy, durable, good interior defender. Clark, but he really struggles on the perimeter.
Yeah, you know, 20 years ago, his rugged style of inside play would have worked. But nowadays, his lack of a consistent shot and below average range are really counterproductive.
On its way from Irving for 2. Here's Warren. Nice shot from the wing. Warren's got 8 points. Curry against Irving. It's Curry with the drive. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Kilpatrick. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 14. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. For 3, Richardson. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Boris Diaz checked in for John Lure. Tyler Johnson comes in for Warren. And it's Felton in for Irving. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Felton dishes to Diaw. There's a good screen. Jump shot is good that time.
Warriors call timeout.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And you really got to admire Boris Diaw. I mean, he's found a way to kind of reform his game as he's gotten older. I mean, so different than when he was new to the league.
Diaw lost his athleticism and is a slower player than before. You could argue he's more productive now, though, Clark, than ever.
Well, his game was always on the ground in my mind. He's highly skilled. He's much more cerebral on the floor than given credit. I mean, I think he is really a difficult matchup because he's crafty, he's tough, and he's experienced and skilled.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Shane Larkin's checked in for Raymond Felton. Kicks it to Barnes. On the wing, Batum. Back to Barnes. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Feeds it to Larkin. Diaw, the screen. Larkin kicks to Johnson. Dishes to Diaw. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
It's always important to have that good interior defense.
And guys, Nicholas Batum is a real greyhound on the floor. The guy's got long strides, runs fast, long and limber. Clark, he covers a lot of ground.
Extremely active at both ends of the court, Kevin. Great versatility. He can defend 3 positions, and he's played big minutes for the Blazers.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Shane Larkin. Here's Diaw. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And guys, now the NBA has what's called player tracking. I mean, they can show how much ground a player can cover over the course of a season. And Nicholas Batum, always amongst the leaders. 2 seasons ago, he was number 1. And Batum with that slender build, you know, you like his height and length, but he can get pushed around at times. I think he could still stand to add some strength.
Felton goes in. Pass to Kilpatrick. Kaminsky misses. Warriors leading by 14. Batum passes to Curry. Back to Batum. Fires the 3. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Golden State's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Men, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
T.J. Warren, who's checked in for Cleveland.
TJ.
Irving comes in for Johnson.
Kyrie Irving.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 14.
Kyrie Irving.
That's good.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Curry. Here's Ezeli. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Curry kicks to Barnes. Batum attacking, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now here's Barnes from down low. Off the left rim and out.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Curry against Irving. Richardson for 3. Felton with some nice D.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. And Curry, here we go. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Curry's got 12 points in the game. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's deflected. Diaw with a wide open look. What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 12. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Cavaliers trail by 12. They've got Harrison Barnes. Norris Cole is out there with Gerald Green. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lure the pass to Kilpatrick. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Left side Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Clock at 4. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Raymond Felton. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. Felton's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs. Johnson attacking. And the shot is good.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Felton with the ball. Now Green defending. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Johnson outside. To the left side wing. And Cole kicks to Barnes. Good on the shot. And the Warriors lead by 12.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Felton. From the arc. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Cole kicks to Green. Out to the right wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Gasol dishes to Felton. Johnson, a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Raymond Felton. The Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. And guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a low down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Barnes. Batum comes in for Joe Johnson. Richardson, he's checked in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Cole. Jefferson's checked in for Golden State. Curry passes to Tolliver. Richardson kicks to Batum. Back to Richardson. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
The shot's good from Irving.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Outside for Batum. They get it back. The feed to Tolliver. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
In watching Al Jefferson over the years, he can be dominant and be efficient in doing it. For all the points he's piled up, he's always been around a 50% shooter. And for all the times he's handled the ball, his turnover rate is relatively low. So that's giving your team good quality possessions.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Irving kicks to Felton. Back to Irving. Diaw, the screen. The tray. Irving misses.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
Now, here's Diaw. And another miss by Cleveland.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Takes the 3. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist from Batum. Batum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Irving dishes to Diaw. Shot to stop the run. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Remember, for a long time, flopping was like the #1 concern in the NBA. I mean, it still happens a lot, but the rules have curbed it quite a bit. We have seen less and less flopping the last few years.
Some doubted how the flopping fines would have worked. Overall, there have been less egregious flops for the better in the NBA.
Yeah, and there will always be room for embellishment, but I like the fines because it really does minimize the number of extravagant flops. Guys have adjusted, and they're not laying down as much as they used to.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, hard to seem toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Stephen Curry. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Six seconds left to play here in the 4th. No one near Felton as he lets it go. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award.